Hi viewers, so today we will be drawing some more objects in the practice session of the 2D drawings. So first we will draw this object which looks a little bit simple. Here we can see these two legs like structures and two circles. At the end this corner is joined with this circle with the help of a tangent line. All the dimensions are given in the diagram. After drawing this object, we will draw this object which looks a little bit complicated, but we will see that it's quite simple to draw such objects. So let us go back to this first drawing object and start drawing. So here we are going to click on the line icon, click anywhere, go in the negative x direction, give the distance of 2.5, enter, zoom in the y direction, give the value of 2.5 again, enter. Then in the positive x direction give the value of 10, enter. In the negative y direction trace this object and click. In the negative x direction again give the value of 2.5, enter to get out of the command. Now we'll draw another line, so click on line icon, trace this midpoint, start the line at a distance of 1, enter. So here we can see that the line initial point has been picked. In the positive x direction give the value of 4, enter to get out of the command. Click on this line, click on this end and extend this line till 8, so write 4, enter. So the total length of this line is 8. Press escape. Now click on line icon, click on this endpoint and this endpoint also, press enter again, click on this endpoint and this endpoint, press enter. Now we have to draw a circle, so for that click on this circle icon, bring the cursor over this midpoint, do not click, move the cursor in the positive y direction and write the value of 3.5, enter. So the center of the circle has been picked. Move the cursor till that midpoint. We can see that the radius of 3.5 is already taken. We have to just click. Now press enter again to execute the circle command. Bring the cursor over here to the center of the previous circle, click, and now this time give the value of diameter as 4, so D, enter, 4, enter. Now draw a line, so for that click on this line icon, click on this corner, bring the cursor over this circle. We can see that a tangent option is in front of us. We have to just click, press enter again to execute the line command. Click on this corner, bring the cursor over this circle. Now if the tangent option is not shown, we can activate this option by going to AutoCAD setting. So right click on AutoCAD, click on settings, and here we can see various important options. So we have checked the tangent option, and that is why it was showing tangent option over here. We can also bring the tangent option by press and holding control button on the keyboard, right click, and here we can see the tangent option. Click on tangent, and now if we can click anywhere, this line will adjust itself. So let us click over here and we can see that the line has adjusted itself. Press escape to get out of the command. Now the object is complete. All we have to do is to give it some thickness. For that we have to create layers. So LA, enter. In the 0 or default layer, you can change the line weight. Let us consider the line weight to be 0.5. Click on OK. Create another layer by the name of dimensions. Click on line weight. The line weight value should be low, so for that we have to click on 0.09 mm. Click on OK. click on close. Now we have to activate this dimension layer, so click on layer option, click on dimensions. Now click on dimension, click on linear, click on this endpoint, and here move the cursor away. So now we can see a 2.5 value is written over here. Again press enter to activate the same command. Click anywhere, move the cursor away to this point, track, and then click. Move the cursor away and click. Press enter again, click anywhere on this line, track this endpoint and click. Move the cursor away and click. Press enter again, click on this endpoint, click on this endpoint, move the cursor away, click. Press enter, click on this endpoint and this endpoint, move the cursor away and click. Press enter, click here, track the center of the circle and click. Move the cursor away and click. Press enter again, click anywhere on this line, track this endpoint and click. Move the cursor away and click. Now click on dimension, click on diameter, click on this circle, click inside. Press enter again, click on this inner circle and then click on the inner side. Now the dimensioning has been performed, but we can't see them clearly, so we have to perform some formatting. So click on dimensions, click on dimension style, click on modify, click on symbol and arrows, let the arrow size be 0.4, click on text, let the text size be 0.5, let there be gap of 0.2 between the text and the dim line. Click on primary units, click on 0.0, click on OK, click on close. Now there are some dimensions which are misplaced now, so click on them, click on the text and place the dimension over here. Now all the dimensions are performed accurately. Click on this 3.5 and make it in line. Click on this 7. With the help of blue dot we can move the 7 value and we can place it wherever we want. So now click over here so that it should not be touching the circle, and now it looks okay. Click on this 4 value and then click. Now to visualize this object, how it will look like in the printout, we can click on layout, and now this is how the object will look like on a paper after printing. Now let us draw another object. The dimensions and the details are given in this diagram. So here we can see an internal ellipse, arcs or semicircles at either end, and here an interesting information is given regarding these objects. So we can see that it looks like a square, and similarly this other one also looks like a square with the same center. Similarly, if you look over here, we can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 peaks, and that means 2 hexagons are placed over each other with some rotation. This will make the drawing easy. Let us start drawing these objects. So now for this second object, click on new file, double click on AutoCAD, set the units by typing UN enter and selecting the units as millimeter. Click on OK. Now click on line, click anywhere, give the value in the X direction as 200, enter to get out of the command. Now this line is actually a reference line, so draw a circle over each end. So click on the circle icon, bring the cursor over this end, click, and now give the radius of 25, enter. Press enter again, bring the cursor over this end, click, and this time give the radius of 50, enter. Now if you can't zoom out, click on top view, and now you will be able to zoom out or zoom in. Here we can see an arc. The radius of this arc is given as 250, and the other information is that this arc is touching this circle, so that means it will be tangent to this circle and over here as well. So we will utilize the tangent radius option inside the circle. So for that we can go to the draw command and then select TTR or tangent radius option, or we can just click on the circle icon. Here we can see the TTR option, which can be activated by typing T enter. So we can write T and then press enter. Now we will select this object or this circle, similarly this circle, and we will write the value of the radius as 250, enter. Press enter again, press T and press enter. Click on this side of the circle, this side of the circle, and 250 is already selected, so press enter. Now we'll perform trimming, so TR, enter, click over here, click over here, click inside, here and here as well. Now press escape. Now we'll draw the ellipse, so click on ellipse icon. From this end, go in the negative direction, and we have to give the center of the ellipse as -112. Press enter, so it has taken that center. Now the other end point of the axis, so for that we will just give it the value of 50, enter. Similarly, in the y-axis direction we will give the value of 12, enter. So now we can see that this ellipse has been formed incorrectly. Click on this ellipse and let's find out the dimensions. So here we can see that one dimension is 25, which is wrong, it should be 50, and the other dimension is OK, which is 12 value. So we will click on this side, move in the positive x direction, and the tracking is formed. We will just write 50, enter. Now the ellipse is OK. Let's look at its place. So we can see that from here to this end point the total distance is 87, right? It should be 112, so that means in this x direction this ellipse has to move by the distance of 25. So we'll write 25, enter, and now this ellipse has been placed correctly. Press escape. Now we have to draw a square over here and a hexagon over here. So click on polygon. For square the number of sides should be 4, so press enter. Center, so click over here, click on circumscribed, and the radius should be half of the value given, which is 20, so the radius should be 10, enter. Now click on this square, click on rotate icon, select this center as the base point, and now copy rotate it. So here we can see the copy option. For this we have to write C, enter, and we have to just click on this endpoint. We have to now perform trimming, so TR, enter, click on the inner edges, the object is drawn. Click on polygon again, this time number of sides should be 6, enter. This should be the center point, click on circumscribed, and now in this direction we have to specify the radius as half of the value given. So the radius should be 30. Enter. Again, click on this hexagon, click on rotate option, select this as the center or base point, and now copy rotate again. So C, enter, and this time click on this midpoint. Now perform trimming, so TR, enter, click, the object is complete. We have to extend and add the center line, so for that click on this line, extend this a little bit, add both ends, click on line, drag this quadrant, click below, press enter again, drag this quadrant, click and click below, press enter. Move this UCS icon, so UCS, enter, click anywhere below, click on the X direction, click on the XY region. Now we have to modify these lines, so click on these lines, and then in the property menu we can select the line type. So if we click over here, we can see by layer, by block, continuous and other. So click on other, and here we can't see any other line type, so click on load, look for center, so here we can see center, so click on the center, click on OK, click on center, click on OK again. So now if we select them again and click on center, press escape, and we zoom in, so we can see that the line type has been changed to center line. Now if you can't see in this view, we have to use the LTS command, so LTS, enter, give the scale as 5, enter, press enter again, give the scale this time as 10, enter. Now we can see clearly the center lines. Now we have to perform dimensioning. For that, let us add a layer, so LA, enter, add a new layer, rename the layer to be dimensions, click on the line type, let it be a thin line, and let the default or solid lines be thick lines. So click on 0.5, click on OK, click on OK. Now in order to visualize the line type changes, for that let us turn on this LWT option. Now we can see that the formatting has been applied. Again, click on these lines, the center lines should be thin lines, so click on the line weight option, and here we can select 0.09, press escape. Now we have to perform dimensioning. For that, activate the dimensioning layer, so click on this layer option, click on dimensions. Now perform dimensioning, so click on dimension, click on linear, find out the center of the ellipse, click, bring the cursor outside, and then click on this endpoint and click, press enter again, click on this endpoint, drag this endpoint, click outside, press enter again, click on this quadrant, click on the other quadrant, move the cursor away and click, press enter again, click on this quadrant, click on the other quadrant, move the cursor outside and click. Now click on dimensions, click on aligned, zoom in, click on this endpoint, click on this endpoint and click away. Press enter again, click on this endpoint, move the cursor away and click. Press enter again, click on this endpoint and move the cursor, click. Press enter again, click on this endpoint, this one, move the cursor outside and click. Now go to dimensions, click on radius, click on this arc, move the cursor away and click. Press enter, click on this arc, move the cursor away and click. Press enter again, click on this circle, click. Now the dimensioning is complete. Now we have to perform formatting of the dimensions. So click on dimensions, click on dimension style, click on modify, click on symbol and arrows. Let the arrow size be 4. Click on text, let the text size be 6. Click on primary units, let the precision be 0. Click on text, let the offset from dim line should be 2. Click on OK, click on close. Now here we can see that these text should be aligned. So for that we have to go back to dimensions, click on dimension style, click on modify. Now here we have text alignment, so we can select align with the dimension line, click on OK, click on close. So now the text has been aligned. If text is touching any object, so move it a little bit. Similarly here, move this 60 value. We can even move the text, for example over here. We can also move this text to a little bit this side if we want. Now if everything looks okay, let's view this object in the printed form. So for that we have to click on layout. Now in this view we can see that the line type of the center lines is not correct, and that means we have to utilize the LTS command, LTS enter. Let's reduce the scale to 1 enter. Press enter again, let it be 0.2 enter, and now you can see them clearly in the printout. Now after this change we can take the printout using Ctrl P, or save this file as a PDF and print the file later on. If you still have any question in these objects, you can always let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching.